This is Dr.Syamala Devi from MBA International Business Studies, Acharya Nagarjuna University. Today we are going to learn about organizational behavior. What is organizational behavior and what is the concept that is involved in organizational behavior? Okay, so what does organizational behavior means? Organization is a collection of people who work together and coordinate their activities to achieve a wide variety of goals. Okay, so organization means individuals, a collection of individuals or the people who work in order to achieve their goals and at the same time the organizational goals. Okay, and coming to behavior. So what does behavior means? The behavior is the response that is shown by a person, okay, as a consequence of impact or his or her surroundings. So it may be a verbal or physical response that is known as a behavior. So here behavior means regarding the organization, what people do in the organization and how they perform and what were the attitudes that they were representing. Okay, so all these have all the type of the behavior of individual. It will definitely affects the effectiveness of the organization's performance. Okay, here, so therefore finally we can say organization is a collection of people, okay, or a group of people who are collected to work for a common goal, okay, with collective efforts. If at all of them work collectively, only the organizational performance can be seen. Okay, uh, for this the definition uh, that is given, OB is a field of study that investigates the impact of individuals, groups, and structure that have on behavior within organizations for the purpose of applying such knowledge towards improving an organization's effectiveness. Okay, so this is nothing but investigation of individual, group, structure, because all these three will be involved in the organizations. Okay, individuals will be involved in the organization, group will be involved in the organization, and coming to structure, structure is nothing but how the communication is going on, okay, or else how the decision making is going on, how the policies and procedures are going on, in which structure, that is as we have, for example, human body has a structure, tree has a structure, okay, like that organization has also a structure which may be from top to bottom or bottom to top. The direction may be, organization's direction may be, as we know we have different levels of management. The structure that is formed, that is followed by that particular organization, that is known as the structure. And how all these three affects the performance of the organization, the effectiveness of the organization. Okay, so this is the definition regarding the OB. So finally we can say that organization behavior provides a set of tools, okay, a set of tools regarding people to understand, analyze and describe behavior in organization. Okay, how to understand the people, how to analyze the people, and we can describe the behavior, their behavior in organization, because individuals may behave uh, as individually and and in group, the behavior may be changed. Okay, so totally the individuals behavior can be analyzed, understand, okay, and described behavior in the organization. And in that organization's set of tools, we may study about managers also, as an individual and as managers also. Managers means that they are to improve, to enhance or the change work behavior so that individuals, groups and whole organization can achieve their goals. Okay, the best tools in organizational behavior, okay, we study is about the individuals in the organization, and the managers also very important, because As we study in management, managers play different roles like interpersonal roles. Mintzberg have given three types of roles: interpersonal roles, informational roles, okay, like that. Each and every role will be performed by the manager depending upon the situation in the organization, okay. Therefore, the organizational behavior studies managers also. Why? Because he improves, he enhances the work behavior, okay. If at all there are any changes in the organization also, he will motivate the other individuals who are working in the organization to accomplish the organizational goals, okay. Therefore, according to Stephen Robbins, he said that OB is study and application of knowledge and how people act or behave in an organization for the purpose of applying such knowledge towards improving an organization's effectiveness. Okay, so thus, OB is a study of factors that affect how individuals and groups act in organization and how organizations manage their environments, as we have different environments like internal environment and external environment, okay. So how these affect. So now we know about individuals, okay, groups, because groups are nothing but the collective of individuals, collective performance of individuals. Those are known as the groups. And organization also, we have to know about organization. So what does organizations means? So organizations are group of people who work independently towards some purpose, okay. Organizations are not physical fee structures. Why? Because not physical structures means they without people, without group, okay, group of people, there is no organization. So they said that organizations are not physical structures, they are people who work together to achieve a set of shared goals. Shared goals in the sense individuals have different goals, organizations have different goals, and at the same time we have different departments in the organization, and each department has their own goals, okay. This is known as a shared goals. And people who work in organizations have structured patterns of interactions also. Here structured means the either it may follow the formal or it may follow the informal communication, okay. The decision makings can be done in either in the form of a formal or informal, okay. So as you know, what does the formal means and what does the informal means. Formal is nothing but according to the rules and regulations, according to the norms of the organization, everyone has to act. But in informal means according to their taste and preferences, according to their attitudes, according to their beliefs and values, people will form a group, okay. So like that, a structured may be followed in the organization, okay, by the people. They expect each other to complete certain tasks in an organized way, okay. So definitely an organization means which is a collection of people who work for the development of the organization and at the same time for the accomplishment of the organization's goals, and finally they complete certain tasks in an organized way, in a systematic way, okay. And why do organizations exist? Just I gave this a template in order to have knowledge regarding organization, okay. Here organization allows people jointly, okay. As we know that till now we studied about organization means it is not a physical structure, it is with a group of people and individuals who are in the organization, about individuals and groups. So it allows people jointly to perform increased specialization and division of labor, use large-scale technology, manage external environment, economize on transaction cost, exert power and control. So all these functions can be performed by the individuals or groups in organization, okay. So the organization allows people jointly to do all these functions like specialization, because continuously doing a work, it increases the specialization of work, and at the same time division of labor. If we see in a deep sense, we will study in 14 principles, Henry Fayol's 14 principles there about division of labor, specialization, okay, all these controlling aspect, okay. So all these can be applied by the individuals and groups in the organizations. So this organization allows people to execute all these functions, and finally which resulted in the increase in organization's value, okay. It can create the organizational effectiveness. Finally, the result, we can see these three aspects like inputs, processing, outputs, okay. Input, processing, outputs, in the sense this is the input. Organization allows the people and groups. Here what is involved means individuals and groups perform jointly in the organization. What they perform, these functions they will perform, okay. How to reduce the cost, how to control, how to have a control mechanism on different aspects, okay. How to manage external environment suddenly if there were any uncertainties or risks from the external environment regarding the, as I said before, pestle analysis is there, political, economic, social, technological, legal. So by all these aspects the organizations may affect. So in order, they have to be in a position to face all the external environmental factors. So they have to manage all those, and coming to use large scale technology, because technological impact is very much in organizations, because in order to compete with other competitors, definitely organizations should be in advanced form. By the application of technology, the production capacity will increase, okay. And at the end of the day we may see the profits by using the technology properly, means it definitely gives fruitful results like that. So these functions may be performed by the individuals and groups, which increases the organizational efficiency. So why organizations exist means, in order to it allows people, okay, to perform all these functions, finally to get organizational performance or organizational effectiveness. And what were the goals of OB, or what were the goals of organizational behavior? Primarily we will study about three aspects, okay. Understanding, predicting, controlling, okay. So what to understand, what to predict, and what to control, okay. So what do understanding means, why people behave as they do in organization, okay. So why we have to understand the people, why are they behaving. For example, if any employee is not working well, okay, so the productivity may be not up to mark, his performance may be, okay, or else his performance is not reaching the standards, okay. So we have to know the, understand that employee, we have to know about the KSA. What does KSA means? The knowledge, skills, abilities of an employee, okay. We have to analyze all these characters, we have to analyze the situations that he is facing, or else if he is facing any internal problems with his family, economically or financially or health wise, or like this skill based knowledge, if he is lacking. So we have to know how strong are they, KSA factors, knowledge, skills, abilities, how strong are they. So we have to analyze all the features, okay, in order to understand the employees, in order to understand the individuals who are working in our organization. Because if they are knowledgeable, if they are capable, only they can produce the production effectively and efficiently, okay. You know about the difference between effectively and efficiently. Effectively is nothing but doing the work within the time, okay. So that is known as effectively, which is known as the end result, okay. And efficiently is nothing but minimizing the cost while producing the production, okay. So that is known as efficiency, with minimum cost, utilizing the resources maximum, okay. And coming to predictions, that is regarding to understanding. And coming to predictions, what does predictions means? How particular employee will behave in different situations, either it may be productive or unproductive. Okay, what is the cause and effect relationship? So that is the prediction. If the employee is in a positive mode, the productivity will be high. If the employee is not in a is not in a positive, that is, if he is in a negative aspect, okay, then the productivity will cannot be seen, so that is known as unproductive. So why the same employee in different situations may be productive at sometimes and unproductive at sometimes, means what is the cause and what is the effect? So we have to study the cause effect relationship regarding the productive and unproductive aspects. There may be several reasons. Okay, it it may be regarding his personal aspects, okay, or else it may be regarding to his work environment, okay, his capabilities, his skills. It may be regarding to those aspects, or else it may be regarding to his family aspects also. So all these may affect in his work environment. So we have to know, we have to predict the cause and effect relationship of that particular employee. And we have to find out the controlling in the sense, after understanding, after predicting, then we have to find out the controlling mechanism. We have to find out the measures, solutions for that problem. Okay, which variables can be influenced, what kind of actions we have to take. Okay, for example, if he is facing the skills problem, okay, he may be not he is a semi skilled person, so that's why the productivity cannot be seen in the organization. So we have to find out what are the variables that is being influenced, and how can we solve that problem. Okay, so we have to find out, and we have to give some training and training programs to that employee. Okay, and like that we have to solve the, by taking the actions, we have to solve the problem of the employee. Why? Because if at all the employee is strength, employee is very energetic, employee is capable, then only we may see the productivity in the organization, which ultimately increases the effectiveness and performance of the organization, right? So these were the three main important major goals of organizational behavior. Why? I repeat: understand, predict, control. Okay, so these were the three aspects. These are very important for the organization behavior. Why? Because we are dealing with individuals and groups in the organization. Definitely we have to understand them, we have to predict them, and we have to control them. Okay, and coming to determinants of organizational behavior. So totally the here we see people, technology, structure, and environment on all the three sides. Okay, so these were known as the elements. And coming to here, individual level, group level, and organizational level. So here, these are the levels of the organization, and these are the elements of the organization if we deviate. Okay, so people, structure, technology, and environment, all these were the elements of the organization. Okay, and coming to this side, individual level, group level, organizational level. Okay, these were the levels in the organization. So elements are, without these elements, organization will not be existed. Okay, at the same time, and these were the levels of the behavior of people in the organization. At individual level, how the employee behaves; at group level, how the employee behaves; and totally in organizational level, how the behavior of the employee will be studied. So here coming to elements, and here coming to the levels. Okay, so all the combination of elements and levels will be treated as the determinants of an organizational behavior. Okay, and coming to our elements of organizational behavior. Under elements, what we will study? About people, about structure, about technology, and environment. Okay, so here people, structure, technology, all these were the internal aspects of the organization. Okay, so people is within the internal. Okay, internal and external we will study. So internal in the sense which are related to the organizations, within the organization, not outside the organization. So people will be there, structure in the sense the formal and informal structures will be studied. Technology in the sense the application of technology in the organization. Okay, and coming to environment, so environment is the external aspect. So the external factors, like as I said before, pestle analysis will be conducted. So different issues may affect the organization, may impact the organization. And in the external environment, we have suppliers, we have customers, we have banks. Okay, we have government policies. So we have to interact all these environmental aspects also, people also. So they also affect the organization, they are also having some impact on the organization. So we have to study all these elements. So basically elements means we will study about the people, we will study about the structure, we will study about the technology and environment. But internal aspects will be the people, structure, technology, and on all these three aspects, environment plays an important role.